What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 2 of Siege Analysis, where I take your gameplay footage, critique it, find out where the errors were made, and help you improve on ranking up in Rainbow Six Siege. Today we have a special guest, one of the guys that plays with me consistently on stream, my boy Matt, aka Crispy Nuggets, aka Crispy Balls, aka Crispy whatever. He's got a million crispy names, but he sent in his footage today, so we are going to be reviewing his footage and gameplay from a match here on Cafe. They're in a 1-3 hole at the moment, so let me not spew anymore. Let's hop right into the gameplay footage and see what's going on here. All right, so the drone phase is over and Matt's cam is still in spawn. You guys know in the last video how I spoke about pre-placed drones, but maybe he wants to take this drone to have 2 drones later in the game. So let's see what he does here in this situation. Okay. He thinks he's Twitch, but he's actually Buck. Come on, Matt. Okay. So Matt's mechanics are good. I've played a bunch of games with Matt, so I know what his mechanics look like. He doesn't need work with mechanics, but what he needs work with is his later in round gameplay. So let's see what he does. It looks like Matt's going to be going for a mining room push here as the Buck and possibly bucking the floor from below. Okay. He spots the Jaeger here. I don't hear any callouts right now. So the first thing I'm going to critique is I don't hear any type of communication. I don't know if mics are muted because I'm not seeing it pop up on the screen. That could be the issue. But it looks like he's going to go after pushing that Jaeger right here with jumping in mining window, which I think is extremely risky because it's kind of the window's already open. It's kind of a common area for the Jaeger to pre-fire. So it's risky, but let's see if it pays off. Okay, see, he didn't jump straight in, which is the smart play there, just holding a nice angle. Now, here's what I don't love about this. He's already lost 1 drone. A minute is down in the round, and he's already on drone number 2. If he loses this drone here, he spots him. He's going to go for a nade kill here. The Jaeger, he spotted the Jaeger. And now he's lost the Jaeger. So, I mean, just to critique this right here, I mean, I don't love the fact that he's already down to 1 drone and there's a minute and 40 left. He lost 1 drone early with the Jaeger shooting it out. That's why I preach pre-placed drones. I love to see pre-placed drones because if you can get a good hiding spot, your drone is not going to make noise in the middle of a round like this where the Jaeger is just going to shoot it out freely. It gives you the option to keep another drone in a pre-place and have one in your back pocket later in the round. So Matt's doing a good job here, though, man. He's droning out Jaeger. He's taking his time, minute 30. I still hear no comms. He could have bucked. In this situation, he knows that Jaeger went to the left. I would have used my buck skeleton key here and hit the soft wall to the left to put more pressure on the Jaeger. Okay, so that Ash gets a nice early kill here. There's a minute and 20 left. Okay, so the site is downstairs. Matt should be bucking upstairs. It looks like he's going to go for that right now. Yep. Nice play. See, now this is just textbook Buck. Like, in this situation, guys, if you're Buck on Cafe and they're in kitchen, your primary goal is to do what Matt just did. You want to clear out mining and fireplace and get control of that. Unfortunately, they're not running a Nomad, so Matt really has no flanks. I would like to see Matt set up a flank drone here. That's why I didn't want him to... He shot out his drone, too, there, which was... I don't know why. But he needs to set up a flank drone, in my opinion, over by fireplace. So if anybody rotates up white, he doesn't get picked bucking the floor. Because having Buck here is huge. You want to play Buck on Cafe when they are in kitchen so you can take care of bandits, cades from above, and just play a vertical game. Okay, so now we're in a 2v3. He's still bucking from above, which is what he's supposed to be doing. Lower the volume here a little bit. Okay, so now here's the problem. I mean, this isn't Matt's fault. This is a team communication issue. I have no idea what their other teammates were doing. They all died, and no one really made any call-outs. I don't know what their strategy was. I have no clue. I'm assuming that Thermite was going to Thermite the wall, and Maverick was going to Maverick the wall. But I don't know what happened. So let's see what Matt does here in a 1v3 with 45 seconds left. He has no drones and 1 grenade left.
Friendly operator remaining.
See, this is a really shitty situation to be in. They know you are now. 30 seconds on the clock. I like this play, reposition. I really like this play here. He gets the wall bang. Wow, these kids are super aggressive. He wins these, no? He wins these, no? Wow. I mean, listen, he did everything right there. Here comes the smoke. Wow.
Come on!
Come on, man. Flex your chest a little bit, Matt. Hey, listen, that was a great round, dude. Let's bring it back. I mean, I want to teach some people about what Matt did here, and this is a perfect example of what guys have been sending me on why they can't win 1v3s and 1v2s. Matt did exactly what you guys need to learn and practice. He repositioned on the map. And let's break this down again from 45 seconds because what he did was beautiful and it's really good learning material. So Matt gets in a fight here on Red Staircase. He's completely pinched, right? He's got a guy on right side. There's Jaeger's gun going off. And now he's getting pinched on the left side. They know he's there. I think he lit up smoke there. Now he pushes off red. Now a lot of mistakes I would see in lower ranks is you guys would push this aggressively and you'd get cleaned up. What I mean by cleaned up is you get refragged. You might kill the smoke, but you're getting refragged by the Jaeger, round over. What Matt does here is he pushes off red, which is beautiful, which is what I was hoping he was going to do. And he jumps out mining, well, let's call this whatever window we want to call that. Jumps out the window, hops into small bakery window, repositions. Perfect play. Because now they're getting call-outs. Their teammates are getting call-outs. Like, guys, come back to site, come back to site, come back to site. Jaeger doesn't come back to site in small bakery. He ends up getting wall banged. And then I don't know what this guy's doing at the end of hallway. Like, he should have been back on site. And then he does everything right from here. I mean, in this situation, I already know you guys, your heart's racing, right? You already killed 2, and your heart's racing. Now, the biggest thing and the biggest mistake I see people make in this situation, let me go back to 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds on the clock. You still have to plant the bomb, and you want to give yourself a more time to plant the bomb so you just don't get pushed while you're in the middle of the plant animation. And that's really hard. So your timing has to be on point. And Matt pushed perfectly with 30 seconds left. He was aggressive just enough to be able to get that plant off and give enough time for him to get off the plant defuse and kill the smoke. So everything he did here at 30 seconds was correct. And then, see, he gave himself 5 seconds when he got the bomb down. He hears the smoke, and I don't know what smoke was doing, but it was a great play. It was well played. The only thing I can really critique about this round is his teammates. His teammates really, didn't help him out in the situation. Sorry, my headset just shut off. But Matt made the most of a shitty situation, which was, excellent to see. This is what a lot of low-level players don't do in those situations. They don't reposition on the map. It's huge in Rainbow Six. You always want to reposition on the map and give your enemies another angle to look at rather than the one angle they're holding on you, if that makes sense to you guys. But listen, the round overall was great. I think the biggest issue I had here was you lost your 2 drones really early in the round. It would have helped later. You also had 1 nade left that you didn't use. Overall, your mechanics are solid. Like I know your mechanics are solid. I play with you a lot. Game sense is solid. I think one of the things you lacked, and I've said this to you in real time, is you don't drone enough. And you can see in this clip here, there really wasn't much droning. You just like to frag out. Saving those drones for this late situation right here might have worked, but you really didn't have time to drone. You had to go for frags. And honestly, the defense gave you a freebie, man. They handed you this one. But great round, GG's, great clutch. Way to keep your composure. Way to get the bomb down, stick it, and then pre-fire the smoke here at the end of the round. I can't really find anything wrong with this entire round besides the fact that you didn't have drones later into the round. Yeah, great round, dude. Come on. Great round. Great round. Nice 6-1 there. And they're right back in it going into OT, possibly at 3-2. Guys, if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. If you guys want to be entered into this new series I'm doing, send an email to itswhatsupthough@gmail.com for your chance to be featured in this new series. And again, guys, have a great day.